Hey there, I'm Slightly Froggy, and welcome back to my stream. Today I'm continuing my playthrough of Disco Elysium, the final cut. Hey there, Qua, welcome back to the stream. So, it's been a little bit since we played. It was Thursday, and I remember last time we did quite a bit. We did a lot of wandering around. We got to talk to Everard, finally. And we sort of got roped into doing some of his dirty work for him, which, you know, all he wanted us to do was just open a door. So I went and I opened the door, and then Kim and I went in, and we snooped around. So now we're going to try and find out exactly who the identity of this guy is, because he seems to have a similar racist mug collection to the awful racist mug that we found in the dumpster with the victim's clothes. So they might be connected. I know Kim doesn't have high hopes for it, but I feel like they're connected. And after that, we did some wandering around the apartment complex. Yeah, maybe it's all connected. It's all connected. Then we wandered around the apartment complex and we got a lot of money. Kim, come on, I'm the one who's the ace detective here, okay? Get with the program. I'm also an artist. I'm a feminist. I'm a superstar. I'm a very talented guy, Mr. Harry Dubois. But today, I'm feeling pretty confident just because we've already got basically enough money for the next couple of nights to stay at the Whirling in Rags. So we don't have to worry about that too much, even after I turn down Everett's check. And then immediately backtracked when he's like, by the way, we're looking for your gun, and I go, oh! Oh, another thing, we also talked to the pawn shop owner. Turns out I sold my gun, because I didn't think I should have it. Which I probably shouldn't. That was probably a good call. Problem though, somebody else bought it. Someone who's calling herself a pig. So there's a couple of people it might potentially be. Maybe it's somebody we haven't met yet, but I know things are going to kind of open up a little bit. I think after today, so we'll see. We tried talking with, I want to say Joyce, the woman on the boat who's like the negotiator, just to try to see like what's going on with her and Everard a little bit, because I know he's not a fan of hers. Neither are willing to go see the other, so like that's at a standstill. So we might go snooping around that a little bit. Yeah, I guess try to follow up on some of the leads that we have. And we'll see what whimsy takes my fancy and what direction Harry wants to go in. So we'll give people a couple minutes to kind of trickle in before we get started. But I hope you're enjoying your Monday where you are. It is another hot and humid and muggy day where I am, which is not comfortable, but it's summer, what are you gonna do? Holding off on turning on the air conditioning for as long as possible. We're managing. It's supposed to cool off, I think, after tonight. Actually, tomorrow might be humid too, but we'll live. That's what having 3 showers a day is for. For those hot and muggy days. But yeah, I'll be curious to see what other little threads we can kind of chase here, just because I know we're still kind of, I don't want to say boxed in, our options are a little limited right now, so I'll be curious to see what sort of things will open up to us. Maybe tomorrow, maybe we'll have some new people that we can sort of goof around with. Whether they have fun with it or not, that's irrelevant. The important thing is we're having fun. It's just that on day 3, don't pay for the hotel right away. Okay. I'll hold off. I wonder what happens if you don't pay for it right away, if Gart is just like, hey, 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 pay up. Pay up, drunk cop. Wait until you need to sleep to pay for it. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I will keep that in mind then. Yeah, I have to check to see what sort of tasks we've got going on right now, because I'm trying to remember. Admittedly, I've said yes to a lot of things, so you lose track after a while, and thankfully part of my brain's keeping track. Harry's brain's keeping track. He just locks the room doors at like 8 p.m. or something, so you can't go in unless you pay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Alright. Well, I don't know, Ideally, I'd like to get to day 3 today, but I know we've definitely been taking things at a very leisurely pace. I've been painstakingly checking out literally everything. Every single clickable, looking for every bottle, looking for every can, every bit of change somebody's left behind. That's true. I know, we've got things to do. I know. We gotta get to the plot, I guess. But I feel like we did some plot stuff last session. Like, we're getting there. We did have to take a week off, so that kind of set us back a little bit, I think, but we've done pretty well for the most part in terms of investigating things. I don't know. That's in my opinion. I might be doing a terrible job. I have no frame of reference. I have never played this game all the way through before. The clock goes until 2 a.m. anyways. Okay. I probably won't be staying up till 2 a.m. as Harry. But we'll see. We'll see what's going on, because I know there are some things that do happen at night that necessarily maybe you don't want Kim around for, so we'll see what's at her discretion, because I mean, I'm a superstar, I'm a feminist, I'm an artist, I'm a man of many talents. Hey there, JJ, welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well on this Monday. I've been looking forward to this, actually. I've got a heck of a weekend for my day job this week, so I'm very much looking forward to getting to lose myself as Harry Dubois for a couple of hours and just goof around and make poor Kim chase after me. Kim is like a literal angel. I love Kim Kitsuragi so much. It is my one goal in this game to make sure that Kim likes me. If I lose Kim's friendship, I will be so upset. I will actually be very upset. That's not an exaggeration. He's just such a good guy, and he's such a good cop, and he's like a goofy little jokester in his own sort of way. He's great. I love him. He's my partner in solving crimes. Also, I can't believe we're coming up at the end of July already. Like, what happened to this month? Because I was thinking the other day, it's just like, oh right, Neo The World Ends With You is coming out quite soon. I think like next week. It's like, part of me was kind of hoping to have Disco Elysium done by then, but I get the feeling Neo The World Ends With You might have to wait a little bit longer. We will get to it though, because I did really enjoy playing the demo. And I want to see where the rest of it goes, and I want to see if my theories are correct. So we will get to it eventually, it might take a little bit. And besides, it'll give you guys a chance to play it and then tell me what I'm doing wrong. That's how it always goes. But it is 7:30, which means it's time for us to get started. So I should have the Twitch integration on. If you guys are having any issues with it, please let me know and I will make adjustments. Or I'll even try, like, reintegrating it, I guess. Reconnecting. Oh, JJ, I know you're gonna be playing it right away. It's a lot of fun, honestly. If I wasn't playing it on stream, I'd be playing it right away. Yes, I was talking with him. That's what I was doing. I have 9+. Oh, wow. My morale charges. Geez, shit ain't nothing to me. Alright, so let's take a look and see what we got here. So, investigate number 10 for the cleaning lady. Oh, I gotta report back to her. Open apartment door for Everard. Let him know I unlocked it. Oh, yeah, I do have some things I need to do. The smoker on the balcony. Visit apartment 28 sometime after 2100 to see if anyone's home. Okay. Prove your authority to Titus. I might only be able to do that after meeting with Everard. Primer the cryptozoologist. I don't think I'll be able to do that until at the earliest tomorrow. Or whenever they decide to lower the bridge or get it fixed. Find speed and sniff. Okay, don't have that. But let's go back. Is this where he fakes his own death? Alright, let's head back to the apartment while we're still here. Can I? No, I can't do anything with the bird. There. Wish I can click it and have it run. Alright. Report back with the cleaning lady. Oh, double click. Ah, right.
Give me a moment.
Cleaning lady still seems to be having difficulty breathing. Hey there, Kay. Welcome back to the stream. I didn't find any counterculture people in apartment number 10. It was just a real estate agent setting up the room for new tenants.
I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Yes, radio computer wizards are coming. They're gonna save the place and the economy. No one is coming. There will be nothing but squalor unless we start killing real estate agents. Talk to Everett now that you kicked the door open. Yes, I'm going to him after this. It was just she happened to be closer. Lax women and sexual deviance. That's who will come. Spit. Sure, everything will be fine. This apartment building needs slow change. Imperceptibly slow. I'm gonna say the first one. Yes, radio computer wizards are coming. They're gonna save the place and the economy.
Oh, I do like wizards. And people like that in general. They have a lot to tell us about our fate.
Oh, she believes it. I was wondering if she was like a D&D fan or something.
She means clairvoyance.
Alright. Thanks, I'm off. Well, that's that, I guess. Oh, Kim was kind of doing a little Bobby thing there for a second. Alright. So now off to Everett to let him know I kicked in the door of that fascist racist. Whoever that gentleman, that weasel gentleman is. Man, in real life, I would never cross that. That is way too rickety for my liking. Alright, off we go. Ah, the racist. Excuse me. Right here. Yep, it's through here. Oh, I should have checked to see if, or if the big guy's back up again, or if he's still knocked out. I'll check on the way back. Alright, off we go. Because at this point I know Everett does not have my gun, but he's probably just gonna lead me on another goose chase. Alright, off we go, and down and around. So this is why Everett doesn't go anywhere, because doing this all the time is a big pain. Like, look how far he's gotta go. I doubt the man can move that. All the way that way. Alright, in we go. Off to see Everett. I am not sitting in that chair. I refuse to sit in that chair. Not again. Alright. Nope. No clickables. Alright. Oh, there we go.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
I opened the door you asked me. Can we discuss the murder now?
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
Ooh, do we want to lie?
He's trying to figure out if you're lying.
Ooh, I may have gone inside and seen a collection of racist mugs. I did go inside. Weasel had the flag of the old Revachol on his wall. The deal wasn't for me to go inside, so I didn't. Ooh, what do you guys think? Here, I'm opening this up to the chat. Are we gonna lie, or are we gonna be honest and say we went in there? Gotta mention the racist mugs. Alright, well, I may have gone inside and seen a collection of racist mugs.
Just as I thought. Culturally antiquated mug collection. What a weasel. Pissing on Everart's Rainbow Coalition.
He was testing you, and you succeeded.
Nice.
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
The mug collection I mentioned was in the apartment. I found a similar mug in the trash with the hanged man's clothes. I've heard about a connection between the lynching and the strike. I'd like to hear what you know about it.
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys.
Yep, it's
Wild
that simple.
Pines, sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
I'm listening.
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yesut, Semenine, Saramoritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry.
Ooh, I wonder what that's supposed to be an allusion to. It's like the hardest thing to stream while remaining up. It's tough. I'm trying not to particularly lean one way or the other, but it's just like, damn, I hate capitalism. The one thing I wanted to point out though was this. It's like you roll for composure as he's spraying like guns from his finger, right? If I had failed that, would I have like what would I have done?
Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Hold on, you have a village elephant?
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical and so is the village, but the mercs and their brutality are very real.
Go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there.
No.
I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Wait, they moved the container?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
That actually does kind of sound like it's ridiculous, but that does sound like fun, actually.
But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
Oh, I was almost wondering, like, aside from, like, the rapey comment, I'm just like, oh no, that kind of sounds like me, doesn't it?
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers.
Acknowledge Kim, damn it.
We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Wait, the whole neighborhood isn't on it?
Potentially, Harry, potentially.
Potentially.
We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base.
So who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
What? No. No, it couldn't be. Never.
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
So now he's talking about the Hardy Boys.
Again, that sounds like organized crime.
Yeah, it sounds like a racket.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land."
I doubt he said those words, but okay.
He probably worded it differently,
Yeah.
but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Well, that was a good thing you told the cops that?
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Yeah, that was
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
Oh, okay.
He places a lot of faith in that lawyer girl. Perhaps this is a tactical error? Anyway.
The mug collection I mentioned was in the apartment. I found a similar mug in the trash with the hangman's clothes. How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company? You mentioned a lawyer girl. Ooh, there's a lot here. Let's start with the mug collection.
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best. Helping people. With the power of politics.
Yep, I bet.
Yes, yes. Do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Yeah. Gun, please.
Oh, no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
Oddly, it seems to be true.
But this weasel might have cleaned up after the killers.
Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this. But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
Imitates bashing something with an imaginary baton. Great technique, you'd make a great sergeant. There's more police work than whacking an imaginary baton. Or say nothing and play it cool. Here, I'm gonna go with like the, that's not what we do.
Of course, Harry. I'm not a real police officer. You are.
Am I? Alright, how do we know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's
I think
their
so.
MO. It's what they do.
I don't have a badge. I might not be. Kim's never met me before.
Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
That's true, yeah, on the radio they did seem to know who I was. Man, we don't even have batons. Kim's got a gun, though. Start beating people. I'm surprised we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. That's true. Oh, that was mentioned, wasn't it? That they did rebrand.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that
that's right.
don't just happen to show up during strikes.
The name of the company is Krenel this time. It might have been Sediment before.
Of course. You're always one step ahead of me, Harry. I'm no genius. I'm in this position because people like me.
You're just such a likable guy. So you mentioned a lawyer girl.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
Is it Theo?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind.
Sure.
Work with them. Hell, interview them.
Already
But
did.
Don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
He's betting on them being useless to you.
Everett, I met these Hardys. Can you ask them to cooperate with me?
But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry.
Aww.
I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
You can now go and tell Titus about this.
Ooh.
See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Wait, why are you giving it to me?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
Ooh. What do you guys think? Should we take it? I turned down his money before. And I've got 41 reals, so it's not like I'm broke. Alright. I don't need it. I only wanted you to help me with the Hardy Boys.
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
Well, good talk. Let's conclude for now.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun.
Yes.
But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
Yet. Yet?
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
I'm not a man of the left, I'm a patriot of Revachol. You're right not to trust me. Take care of me. I take care of me. I'm a hustler. I grind. I'm a money machine. I mean, I am, but I'm not in the mentality, though. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are. This is another corrupt scheme, isn't it? I'm neither left nor right. I do what my heart tells me to do. Ooh, okay, I'm opening this up. Ooh, do we want to agree with him that we're of the left? Or are we going to tell him no? Or just tell him we follow our heart? Really? Okay, I'm not a man of the left. I'm a patriot of Revachol.
Just between us, I don't care for those lefty dinks either. It's all about power, and here's how we're gonna get it. I need you to be my kingsman, Harry.
Ooh.
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
Kim, what do you think of this, and what are the signatures for? If I happen to be there, I can ask them. This doesn't sound too bad. Kim, what do you think of this?
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martinez, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
Maybe.
He's saying as little as possible, as vaguely as he can, deliberately omitting things.
Well, what are these signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez.
Aw.
It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates.
Oh boy. What if they're on drugs and on roller skates?
There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
Where is this place exactly?
On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
What will happen to the current occupants?
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Is he absolutely sure the tenants won't be thrown out in the street?
Are you 100% sure no one's gonna end up homeless?
Am I? Harry, these people, Martinez is the most
Oh,
important
no.
thing in my life. I would never let anything bad happen to them. We're gonna build a youth centre there. The value of their properties goes up and kids have a place to play in. I'm looking out for these people, not pulling the rug from under them, Harry. I'm looking out for all of Martinez, not just the harbour.
Well, fine. If I happen to be there, I can ask them.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here,
Hands you an open white envelope.
you need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter.
Okay.
The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I
Ah.
hear there is some trouble with the water lock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning.
Oh boy.
Once you have the
Gotta wait a little
signatures,
bit.
mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I'll know you're a real Kingsman and a patriot.
He runs his fingers through his thin hair. Can we go over a few details concerning the murder again? Oh wait, what's in the container that's outside your office?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
There's something special about it. It was attached to the Gvalsand crane.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Aw, we
Smooth
must.
talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
That is the true goal of the game. Forget the murder. We gotta open that container. Alright, can we go over a few details concerning the murder again?
Most certainly, Harry.
Let's change the
Nothing
subject.
brightens my day like brainstorming these things with you. By all means, Harry, what's on your mind?
Alright, Everard, I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again later. Hey there, Olaf. Welcome back to the stream. Did I miss any innocent shooting parts? No, we have not shot
It's
anybody.
clear you like the hard stuff, Brota.
The what? Sounds like my stomach is growling.
Evening falls. The time has come to take the vow.
Vows?
The vows
Yes.
of blood and
Just
flesh.
shooting the shit with Everard. Vows of blood and flesh. What is my lower intestine going on about?
Lower intestine. The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
Okay, but what's the hard stuff?
Fascism, Brota.
No. Oh boy. There's some measure. Yes, there were. That is correct. I know what it is, but I'm gonna just What is fascism, though? I'm turning
Many
it
things,
down.
But it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revachol's problem?
Do we shoot those? No, we were the victim, if anything. Anything's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revachel's problems? Oh no. Financiers. Leftist acting. Oh my. What does it mean? Like, I thought you were my circulatory system.
Quit stalling, Bruiser. We're talking about the weakest, worst, most insane thing. The weak link.
Financiers?
Yes, them. But also
I'm not.
women.
I'm a feminist. Woman?
Women. Men of war. You don't like them.
No.
They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Woo men need to go back to the fucking kitchen. That's what fascism boils
Oh
down to.
boy.
The rest is also important. But the main thing is that woo men need to know their place.
But I'm a feminist.
Feminists? No, it can't be. Not you. No one believes this.
Did you know you can forget thoughts? Go to your thought cabinet and forget all about feminism.
Nope. I'm having some kind of stomach seizure.
Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth.
Why am I getting this?
Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things, you've said them many times.
Fascism sounds so bad, though. What if we called it something else, like traditionalism? I'm just gonna say, okay, what if we called it traditionalism? The good old days.
Okay, yes, let's call it that. Good thinking. That sounds much better. Traditionalism. You like the sound of that.
Okay, stomach, I've made up my mind about fascism.
You're going to keep your views, right? Keep your views, Brota.
Oh God. I'm not gonna be played by an upset stomach. I'm not. Ugh. Now, me, I want to say no. I do not stand for fascism. I just want to make that clear. But seeing as we're playing this game together, I'm gonna open up the floor. But I'm just making my thoughts very clear. Whatever option we pick. It's more of a second playthrough run? Okay. Like, yeah, like that would be if it's like, let's do something goofy and let's see what options are open to us. But I'm not super keen to opt into into fascism. I know we're a lot of conflicting things, admittedly. I'd rather be a communist than a fascist.
There's a slow, painful growl somewhere in your intestines.
Oh,
knocking on your alcohol-engorged liver. It is one of betrayal and disappointment.
Boo-hoo, cry me a river, snowflake. Yeah, I know. We already hate ourselves. Let's make it more complex. Alright, so we spoke to Everard. So, oh, right, I gotta go this way. Here we go. So now we can go back to Titus Hardy. Because now we've got Everard's big ol' seal of approval. We can impress him now without shoving a gun in our mouth. I'm trying to make Harry into a slightly better person. Whether that's gonna work or not, I have no idea. I get the feeling it's just misfortune for Harry Dubois, but who knows? Actually, I can't do anything about this, can I?
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Oh no. Been in the world for 2 days, erratic yet thorough. You know what? Let's try boosting some stats. Would you guys be willing to help me out with that? Rhetoric. It's impossible, but maybe, just maybe, if we're lucky enough. Or, here, one sec. Let's do a quick save. Ooh, right. Yes, let's change up our clothes. So it's, rhetoric? Oh, it's -1. Ugh. Yeah, we'll get rid of it. Or, no, that's a hat. Orange bum hat. You're facing, shivers. Rhetoric. I don't think I have much for rhetoric. Nah. Pretty much the only thing that can affect my rhetoric is this hat, and it's a good thing I'm not wearing it because it's -1. Yeah, unfortunately can't do too much about that, but we will boost the stat.
Container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here.
All right.
Anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Let's give it a go and see what happens. So let's boost those stats. Take it from wherever you need to. So we're looking at 8%. Oh boy, now what are we looking at here? Darn it! Let's give it a go.
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because getting physical wasn't an option. Oh no! Well, I mean, I can always load the save. Because getting physical wasn't an option.
Wasn't an option?
Because what was an option? He looks startled. Yeah, I know, we'll try again. Never
Are
mind.
you satisfied, detective?
Yeah, nothing more to do here for now. Oh, no worries. Yeah, I know we're becoming save scum now, aren't we? Yeah, let's give that a go. Alright. Let's give that another try. I mean, it's still gonna be really low. I doubt we're gonna get it. But maybe? Can't get worse than 8%. Alright.
You're back before the
Oh
cargo
no!
container.
I gotta
Its
wait.
drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Jeez. Okay. So we can either wait it out. Yeah, we'll come back later. This doesn't have to be a right now thing. And, I mean, hey, if being in the world for 2 days was enough to give me a +1, maybe being 3 days in the world might give me an extra boost? Maybe? Actually, here, wait. Yeah, I can always try boosting rhetoric. I do have skill
This is the night
points.
watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud.
Have a seat. Rest.
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black ribbons.
Search for a little something something to help you out? What?
The drawers are empty,
Ah.
save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers. they are slightly out of date.
Oh, okay. Kim, would you mind if I help myself to some... Read the side effects.
Oh boy, where to start?
Oh, no.
Elevated risk of dementia, mini strokes, prophet's disease, sudden death, hair death, erectile malfunction, critical flatulence,
Oh my
watery
god.
blood, black mucus, uncontrollable weeping, increased sensitivity to La Opera, inoperable joint disorder, total spinal collapse. Maybe this was a bad idea.
I'm gonna ask... I'm not taking them, but I want to ask... Kim, would you mind if I help myself to some meds?
I'm not here to tell you what to do, detective.
No, I'm gonna get it. I'm not taking them. I'm not
You
taking...
stand and exit the booth.
Alright. There we go. Oh gosh, it's 5:30. Alright, we gotta boogie. I gotta go to the whirling in rags. Run faster, Harry. I didn't know the rest would actually, like... I hadn't done that yet. I didn't know that would do that. Oh, so actually I could go back, but... They hang out the whirling pretty late. Well, I mean... What else do they have going on, really? Alright. Oh, right, I wanted to see if these guys were back up. He's back up! Okay. Should I try talking to him? Here, I saved first. What do you think, buddy?
Do not presume this has drastically altered our race dynamic.
I knocked you out like a god of martial arts.
True. I said nothing about our personal dynamic.
No.
That has altered. A little.
Isn't Everett the union boss white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
He turns his eyes towards the harbor, seemingly bored with you. Yeah, but you still serve him. How does that factor into your life?
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront international capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
Ooh, I'm no communist. Communism's pretty cool. Individualism is my jam. My jam is a mysterious fourth thing.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
I've gotten it from disco, actually.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Okay, I'll ask. Who are the Seminoles? What?
The South Island race, haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. Millennia before you. We are the future. That is all you need to know.
So you were born and raised on the islands before you moved to Revachol?
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulimbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the gray mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the Bay.
So you did not come from the islands.
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
I noticed his accent was kind of not there for that line. So you're not really Seminese, you're just from Revachol.
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Simony
buddy.
strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate.
What a
the world.
poser.
You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with. Think upon it.
Hey Kim, what do you think about this?
I think this racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be the really good one.
That's so good. Oh my god, Kim, I love you.
That will be the...
That will be our lucky racist. How do you know there will be a next racist? That will be our lucky racist.
He will grant us 3 wishes.
Oh my god, I love it when Kim plays along with my silly train of thought.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick
Shut
wits,
up.
a protruding occiput, and an indented zygomatic bone.
The lieutenant does not flinch.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the use of his mind.
Ooh, do I want to ask my... yeah, do you know anything about this mug?
He does not so much as glance at the object.
This your kind of thing?
Stop showing me your pathetic cup.
You're pathetic.
I have no interest in it.
He had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Does he strike you as the kind of man who puts mugs into trash?
Man, he's a poser. He could do anything. Why are you not with the Hardy Boys?
I am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Their company is spiritually degrading.
I'd like to see them fight, though.
You pick up on something artificial in his tone, like he's putting on an act. This is unlike him. He is usually more himself.
There's more to it. What have you got against them?
Fine. They have recently fallen under the influence of a possibly sexually perverted female vagrant and a narcotics peddler. It's shameful.
Who do you mean?
Find out for yourself, endomorphic blob.
No, tell me. I don't like doing detective work.
Interesting.
Lieutenant takes a quick note. Well, that was some good information there. So, what are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
He gestures towards the lorryman down the street.
Welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell at a redhead woman visiting the fritter nearby. He must think redheads are immigrants.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection.
Yeah.
I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
Got a sick tattoo, that'll show him.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing,
Yeah, I know, right?
it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could be small.
Are you sure? I mean, that jaw's clearly an atavistic stigmata. Your earlobes are too big. You sure I'm not craniometrically superior to you? No, I'm not gonna go on that. You're right, this craniometric perfection, my race does not stand shit. No, I'm gonna criticize his jaw.
That atavistic stigmata makes pussy say yes, plenty.
What a line.
Babe, thanks. But I got this.
No, I will not be doing that. We're leaving. Nothing else really here. Do real people speak like this? No, well, unless they're just trying to prove a point. It's just like if I sound like I know what I'm talking about, you won't question it, and it'll all be fine. Oh, actually. Anything new?
Man.
Hey,
How can I help
mañana.
you?
That weasel I visited, turns out he has one hell of a colonial mug collection.
Yeah.
Hey
the
there,
janitor who
Mischief.
gave me the
Welcome
key to his
back.
apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
What? It's an interest in anatomy, that's all. Janitor gave me the key to his apartment, said the guy's a bit of an asshole. Yes, his mug collection certainly represented antiquated social values. See how we're all busy concentrating on the racist mugs? That's what the ruling class wants. A man with such a funny mug collection can't be... Oh, no. Save his skill points if you need to roll for something you can boost it in the moment. Alright. Well, I know I do have at least one skill point in the bank right now. All I'm saying is he had lots of mugs. Antiquated social values. We'll go with that.
Like I said before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work. Thanks for helping out, friend.
Good talking to you. Gotta run. Like, I do enjoy, like, sort of, like, the chill attitude of Manana. Here we go. Getting down these stairs is always a pig. Can I talk to this guy?
Went native on the chief, huh? Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat again.
Wrong. You did the right thing with Measurehead. The ballerina antics won you the fight.
It surely did. That 360 spin kick really drove it home.
Let's talk about our right to work.
What is a strike?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
He shifts uncomfortably in his workers' overalls. What did the strikers want?
Beats me.
Yeah.
Nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
When the man moves around, you perceive some serious abs underneath his tight-fitting shirt. This man is in shape.
Harry's interested.
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched.
This
The different
is a
pieces
cut
of
man.
the attire seem ill-fitting.
Ill-fitting, what does this mean?
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
So these are not his clothes. You wearing new clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers.
Or he took
raising
them off
both
somebody?
fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his. Silence is the answer.
They're his because he's wearing them.
There's something off here, but he won't say what. You've been talking to him for quite a while now.
Really?
Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Okay, I gotta ask, where exactly are you from?
What's it to you?
Deep set suspicion drips from every syllable. Curiosity, gonna figure out this strike mess. Routine, part of the investigation, or I thought you looked real familiar there for a second. Curiosity, gonna figure out this strike mess.
Big mess, caused by union greed. But I only fight for the rights of people.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy under the guise of this fighter for jobs. He seems a more brutal, cunning, and suspicious person. Just a hunch. Or you just might be paranoid.
I mean, that could be true too, but I already got that. I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
A bouncer? Where? I frequent a lot of bars. Maybe it's one I know. Sweet, I know a bar's been thrown out from several. Maybe that's why you seem familiar. I don't really drink, but work has taken me to some. Which one was it? Here, I'll let you guys vote on this one. I think I know which one you guys are gonna pick, but we'll put it to a vote anyway. How dignified do I want to seem in this encounter? Man, even. I'll say bouncer. Where? Frequent a lot of bars. Maybe it's one I know.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Yeah, I think I've been there.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
Man is quickly losing interest in talking with you. That's kind of all I got. Alright, I'm just gonna leave now. Nah, I don't believe he actually worked there either. This is, Oh, hello. He's faking it. Alright, it's almost 6 o'clock. Let's go to the Whirling in Rags. Yeah, I guess he's nobody important. Completely inconsequential and will not come back into the story at all. Ooh, actually, let's try talking to her. Here, do a quick save. Real quick here.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you Lizzie, Elizabeth, Miss Beaufort?
I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you are actually here. Titus Hardy.
She points to the tall man by the table.
Even though she has excellent control over herself, something moved behind her eyes. In the way she stands. In her face.
Easy, Leo told me about you. He likes to talk a lot.
You are not here to chat up the legal counsel. You are here to question these men.
Are you the Hardy girl?
I am not.
You could be Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Oh, Glenn's got a thing for her.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
Well, have you ever seen Legally Blonde? You can be hot and still be a lawyer, you know. Could be anything.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Titus does not look particularly happy to see you. Ooh. Oh no. Me and Everett talked. He promised you'd cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
Yes.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Oh, this has not gone very well. Very mature, guys. Everett sent word, right? Why don't you push me some more and find... Ooh. Never tell on someone. Oh, boy. Here, I'm opening up the floor. How are we gonna go about this? Oh, boy. Real mature, guys. Oh, man. Alright. Well, why don't you push me some more and find out?
You gonna let him talk to me like that, Titus?
Jeez, he turns his eyes full of hurt to the big man. Oh, Shaky's gonna cry.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I am, you big pussy. The old man sent word you'd be around again. That's the reason I'm being so forthcoming with you. Don't wear it out.
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
No, not really. Do we wanna... Here. Alright, are we gonna give this a go, guys? Oh, that's true, yeah. So authority. Use the skill point. Yeah. Okay, so... Let's take a look at what we got clothes-wise. For authority. Drama. Yeah. I feel like this would be a big one. I don't have anything for authority. Yeah. I think you have on is removing authority. Yeah. Oh, glasses have to come off. Do I have other cool glasses, though? Here we go. There, so I can at least wear something cool. Wait. No Thor. Okay. It's fine. Okay, the rest of it looks good. This is sort of the best we can do for right now. I feel alright about this. So give it a quick save and we'll give it another go.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
True, yeah. Oh, It's still 3% though. Should I use my skill point here? Yeah, oof, that's bad. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, why not? Alright. Okay, so I'm putting it up to you guys. Let's see what we can do here. So, psyche. Authority. It's godly. Alright, let's see how we do here. Hopes and dreams, guys. Hopes and dreams. Let's see if we can get this. %. Oh, that's not good, but let's go for it.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
Yeah, we tried. It was 8%. There really wasn't too much we could do about it. First tell me someone's been raped and then you don't say who. That's bullshit. So, oh no, are we gonna go into this? Oh no. Ugh, that's it? That's all I got?
Did you already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is excellent and has great results. You're probably right. The others are only there for filler, to make the gun thing pop.
Oh no, gun eating time again. No! Should I get the gun? It is saying you're probably right, the others are only there for filler to make the gun thing pop. What do you guys think? Should I go for the gun thing? We did the gun thing last time and it didn't end super hot, but what do you guys think? What are we doing here? Try king quickly? Oh boy. I get the feeling stomping my feet is not gonna do it. Let's go for the gun.
Why?
This is not what he thinks it is. This is a great idea. I'm afraid it's not what you think it is either.
What? Who? Me? What is it? Everybody calm down. This is only a demonstration. Give him the gun, please.
What in the name of fuck are you doing?
But I don't want to give you my gun.
The fuck is happening, Titus? What are they whispering about?
Oh no, did I lose points with Kim?
Easy, Shanks. I want to see where this is going.
Scared anymore, I know what I have to do. Trust me, Kim, I am merely flesh. There's no other way. I know what I'm doing. It's not my first day on the police job. Ooh, should we turn back? Cause like we know what happens. I'm gonna end up backing down. I mean, I can always back down.
Police job?
Tilts his head to the side as if inspecting you. A brief moment passes in silence, then...
Be careful, it's loaded.
Yep, here we go. Jan holsters and gives you his firearm. It feels oddly light and buzzing in your hand like a funny toy.
Good. Now put it in your mouth.
But I want to point it at them. Ooh. Actually, oh, what do we do, guy? Because we already know what happens with the... We've played out the putting the gun in your mouth thing. Yeah, I want to point it at them.
I want to point it at them. Quit your whining. Everyone knows how to do that. You're a special man.
Oh, no.
You're going to point it at yourself. Go ahead. Show them.
This is not...
What are you doing?
we gotta fix that a little bit. The sure cold barrel touches your lips. It tastes like iron in hell.
Genuine panic flies across the lieutenant's face.
Fellas, you getting any of this?
Oh no. Should I just give the gun back to Lieutenant? Oh god, guys, what do I do? I've already pulled the trigger. I know these threats will not work. We tried this last time. This did not end well. Alright, we're giving the gun back. We've pussied out at this point.
Thank you. Nothing to worry about here, people. My partner likes to play these jokes. He's what you call dark.
Dark? What the fuck was that, you carnies? We haven't seen RCM in 4 years, and this shows up?
I knew he wasn't gonna do it, though. I knew he'd pussy out.
No. I still have my money on him. Sooner or later, he has that look.
Everyone, did you like my funny joke?
Do not think your failed suicide attempt will win you any pity from these men.
Again, it was a dark joke. Maybe we should
Yeah,
go for a little more,
we'll
Joker?
just reload. I don't like doing this. I don't like being save scum like this, but... Alright. Okay, yeah, here we go. We're not gonna make this roll, though. That's the thing. It's like, it's 8%. Like, there's no way we're gonna get this. So we'll just skip the demonstration altogether at that point. Just because I'm wondering how to play this out at that point. Okay, so... Authority 1, come back another time with more clues, I guess? I'll still level up Authority, though. So we don't destroy the world. Any choice is legit. That is true. That is very true. So I guess I'll just try coming back at another point, I guess, and we'll deal with Titus then. Isabel and Lillian and the Nameless... No, we haven't gotten that yet. Smoke on the balcony. I've got to wait a while for that. Prove your authority. Talk to Titus and establish authority in the Hardy Boy's eyes. I cannot do that. I've tried. Ugh, the only other option is find the speed. Call Alice back in a day or so for the info and the armor's owner. Okay. Try talking to the smoker. It's not 2100 yet. So that is something I can still do. Oh wait, do I have to run this whole conversation with Titus again? Was something to talk about the gardening? I think I did already.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Yeah, I've already said everything to her. So you know what? I'll do the talk. Yeah, I gotta do the smoker tomorrow. Oh yeah, he did say tomorrow, didn't he? Maybe I'll just do like just the basics with Titus, and then we'll just back off.
Looks like the circus left town.
Yeah.
But the clowns are still here.
Yeah. Here, we'll give it one more boost, and we'll give it another try, and then we'll just take it from there. I just won't do a demonstration. Do you want to talk to somebody in the kitchen about a recipe you read? I tried. The dude wasn't very talky. I'll try it again in a minute. Would you guys be willing to give me another boost? This is gonna be my last time with this one. I need that boost. Maybe we'll get it this time? I don't know. I'll probably just fail it again, but not the end of the world. Try and establish authority. I need more skill points. 8% is not 0. That is correct.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
You know what? I'll try one of these other things, I guess. Where you tell me someone's been raped and then you don't say who. That's bullshit.
Stop shitting your pants. You don't need to know, all right? We took care of it. The law handled it, all right?
Yeah. Aren't you listening? It's done. Finito.
I'm not the law. I am the law. I guess we're both the law around here if you start to think about it. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm not the law after all. Maybe everyone's been lying to me. Oh my god. Oh boy, you're not the law. I'm the law.
For God's sake, stop shouting! Stop breaking things in my establishment! Stop provoking those oaths!
Oh, I was not expecting Gart to come into this.
They're not going to give you anything. Can't you see? I can't have a police interrogation in here. People are trying to eat.
Oh, but I need those boosts. Ooh. Ooh, what do you guys think? I'm tempted to... I mean, I still need a place to stay, so I don't want to be too mean to Gart. Yeah, that's... I was kind of thinking that option, too. Ooh. Shut up, Barman. Oh, boy. From booze to boosts. I'm just a
What is your...
Easy, babes. What is this? I can't have a slap fight in my bar. It's embarrassing.
We are deep in fast territory. We need to cool off and re-engage later.
Everyone can see you picked some wrong options.
Yeah.
Next time you have to come up with better things to say.
I gotta be more intimidating. Alright, I'll just save here. This is fine. This is fine. Let's try going into the kitchen, I guess. I don't think he has anything to say to me, though.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Yeah, I don't have anything else new here. I did want to ask him about that recipe, though, but there's nothing else around here. Wait, what? Why is the window? Why is a window an option?
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers. You see 2, maybe 3 bushes grown into a single thicket over a period of circa 50 years.
I didn't realize
it takes
that the
time for a hedge like that to form.
Oh my god. -1. It's not time yet. Excuse me. I'll just squint.
There's a
I
little
guess.
slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside. One can't see into the Union box from the yard outside. That hawthorn is too thick.
Alright, well, unfortunately, my perception is that low that I'm not gonna be able... It's not time yet. It's -12. Heroic. Oh my god. Revert your gaze. What a bizarre... Alright. Alright, so we tried talking to Titus. That didn't work super well. What else can we do? Because we can't find the smoker. He's not gonna be back till tomorrow. What other stuff do we got going on right now that I can really do? Union Head? I did! I talked to Everard. Oh, the boat lady. Oh, okay. Alright, we'll go talk to Joyce? Wait, what does that one say? That's true, yeah, she wants some info.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary. Why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty?
What's a tourist attraction doing here?
There was a revitalization project in 49.
Yeah, I'll ask him.
The design studio tried restoring Martinez to its pre-war glory. It didn't stick.
What happened?
They got as far as the street lamps and that statue on the intersection before something went sour.
Oh.
I suspect it was Everard Claire's doing. He muscled them out. It's how it usually goes around here.
Cool, I dig organized crime. It's the best. Can't we do something about it?
We should have done something about the Union 10 years ago. That ship has sailed, officer.
You know what? I've got the money. Let's put in a
Your
coin.
money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk, the ring of metal.
Pull the handle and look inside.
The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry, different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost.
Ooh,
The lenses
turn the knob.
shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort. Its concrete almost reconquered by nature. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it.
There are ruins of some kind of building there.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
Aw. The lieutenant takes off his glasses and cleans them. Well, that's that, I guess. Alright, let's go find Joyce. Detective mode is like a dangerous thing to have, because I just find myself pressing it all the time. Ooh, wait. Did I see that there before? Yes! Plastic bottle, baby. Wait, there's another one? Gosh. Anything? No. Okay. Hey, Joyce. Nothing.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Wait a minute. Why can't I scroll down? Here, one sec. Here, let's try that again.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
She's not even asking you anything.
Here we go.
It's so easy to just say.
Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, wait. You know what? Then I'll have to talk to the cook again. He asked me to open a door. He asked me to deliver an envelope. Here.
A referral, you mean?
I thought it would have
take
been
this was
bolded.
for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that.
Yes, a referral. No, I mean like a real door to someone's house.
Oh my. A real door?
Yes, not just a metaphorical door.
The lieutenant does not say anything, but you hear the nylon of his jacket rustle as he looks at you.
Help scare off someone from Mr. Clare. It was nothing. Had to be done. I got information. It was useful to the case. Ooh. What do you guys think? Oh. Yeah. I didn't. Ooh, there's a 50-50 split there. Well. Ooh, do we want to be that honest? Yeah, it helps scare someone from Mr. Clare. He did say to be honest with her, so.
My. What I'm hearing is you inspected a premises because you suspected that it was involved in the narcotics trade, and in the process,
she's
you
like, I'm not
turned
getting
up some
involved.
information relevant to your investigation. Only from Everard, surprisingly.
Her bartering mind cannot fathom that you didn't ask anything in return.
Frankly, what was done was not pretty at all, but neither was it illegal, and it was not for nothing.
He turns to you.
I advise you to be very selective with what information you choose to share.
Oh.
This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
Ah, crap. Am I in trouble now? The Union's militant wing organized the lynching. Everett says the Wild Pines sent mercenaries after the Union, and now one's dead. Everett asked the Union's militant wing to fully cooperate with the investigation. Didn't seem at all worried about the whole conflict that's developing. That's all I've got to say. He says Wild Pines sent mercenaries after the Union, and now one's dead.
The company did not send mercenaries after the Union. I told you in great detail about the mistakes my side made. And of course, I accept them completely. I just hope you don't share Everart's view on things. After all, as he said, one's dead now. The Pines certainly hasn't killed any of theirs.
Let's keep it that way. She means to add, but then doesn't.
Everett asked the Union's militant wing to fully cooperate with the investigation.
How benevolent. Hopefully they'll help you sort this whole business out, if they haven't already.
We cannot discuss the specifics of an ongoing investigation, ma'am. Besides, you haven't exactly been forthcoming yourself.
Ooh.
That is only fair.
I've said all I can.
Well, I hope it yields something. Otherwise, you'll have opened that door for naught. Anything else?
He didn't seem at all worried about the whole conflict that's developing.
I wouldn't have taken Everard for a saber rattler. Was he surrounded by Union men he wanted to impress?
No. It was more like he wanted things to get
Hey there, Infamous
worse.
God. Welcome back to the
In
stream.
secret, of course.
Yep, just licking stains off the table, just living the good life, Harry Dubois style. No, it's more like he wanted things to get worse, in secret, of course. We are alone, but he seems very sure of his ability to keep things in control.
Or he wants you and me to believe he's calm and in control. He's a politician.
There's always that risk, ma'am. But if I may offer my opinion, he means it.
I think he may have just been messing with us. Kim's right, I'm pretty sure he meant it.
I'll think it over, Detective. Thank you for relaying this information to me.
She's like, this one here, this Kim Kitsuragi, he knows what he's doing. This other one, this drunk man in the hat.
Have I
Don't get him.
underestimated the Union's ferocity? She has to ask herself by now.
Bottling your feelings. Oh, no, I just drink my feelings out of a bottle. The Union's militant wing organized the lynching.
Yes, that's the talk about town. The Hardy Boys, they're called. Find the name rather amusing, honestly.
Well, that's all I've got to say about that.
What you've said is quite enough. You've given me a lot to consider, and may have helped me prevent this conflict from escalating.
Something tells me it's still gonna escalate. He asked me to deliver an envelope.
Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established dominance ritual. Where did he have you deliver it?
To a nameless settlement down the coast nearby.
Ah, yes. I've been meaning to go there.
She looks over the bay.
With longing. Clear and simple longing. Strange. Why does she want to go there?
He wants to build a youth center here for the children of Martinez. You're quite fond of this village, aren't you?
I should be.
Ooh.
In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Martinez. He was an older man with impossibly broad shoulders.
Ooh, Joyce.
He's probably dead by now. Even his shack is long gone. Not that it matters. These buildings are all carbon copies of one another.
You've been to Martinez before?
Yes. I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. We had boats and... Don't hold it against me. My paramour certainly did not.
Sounds like you missed those times.
Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. Me and my girlfriends from Azon with our shiny boats. Like reavers. We told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen to the coast since the Coalition landed in 08. Imagine.
She tosses her head. He wants to build a youth center here for the children of Martinez.
A youth center with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it.
Her eyes run across the water remorsefully.
Go ahead. Help him. Make it so. I have no power to stop him.
So you're sad you can't buy the place?
Yes. I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective. I've always wanted a dilapidating fishing village.
It's what every girl wants.
She is more defensive about it than usual.
Full of ghosts and ancient memories. Has this errand yielded you any information?
No, not yet. Well, I'd rather talk about something else for now, if you don't mind.
Of course, Detective. You can always drop by later, should something come up. Now, what else can I do for you?
Well, thank you. That's all for now. Here, we'll give that a save. Alright, so that was an interesting bit of conversation, but we got to learn a bit more about Joyce. I want to go back to the Whirling in Rags. Because I thought that so long as, like, the dialogue was bolded, that meant there was more that you could say, but if it wasn't, that's it. But no, she had some extra dialogue options there, so I'm gonna... Whoop, hello.
There. Working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
Case solved.
Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
Wait, what did I crack exactly?
What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is.
It's her husband, the missing husband.
Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Protect and serve, recruit. Didn't she repeatedly tell you her husband isn't missing?
Oh, give me champagne, I'm going in. Oh wait, this is... Okay, where do you guys think I should go with this? Should I chase this lead, or should I just try and regain some sliver of my dignity? I had a feeling you guys were gonna say that. Well, give me the champagne, I'm going in.
There's no need for champagne when there's honor, recruit. Go and tell the working class woman what you found, right now.
The rum says it all. Always go for every lead, it's all related to the case. Yep. Excuse me, ma'am. Oh, actually, first I want to tell her, you're right, I'm a cockatoo.
Excuse me?
I went and read up on them just like you said, and I even decided what kind of cockatoo I am. Wanna know?
I don't know. The most talkative one?
She's ready to put that question aside. No, I'm the funeral cockatoo.
The what now?
The funeral cockatoo. It's the most depressing one.
You truly are one strange cop, aren't you?
Protect and serve, madam. I found your husband.
God damn it, I already told you. My husband isn't missing.
But you said you didn't know where he was.
And I specifically added that I didn't need to know where he was.
Well, I found him nevertheless. I'm that good.
Very well then. Where is he?
She's getting impatient, her hands now picking on a random book cover. There, point to the working class truck down near the sea. Right around the corner. He has pissed himself. Our hammer-toting comrade is at the bottom of those stairs. All of these are good. All of these are good. I'd be happy with any of these. These are wonderful. Oh, boy. Well, our hammer-toting comrade was at the bottom of those stairs.
Excuse me? I don't follow.
I found a working-class drunk and I thought he might be yours.
Right. 'Cause
Comrade.
working-class women come with alcoholic husbands. You know what?
Remember, about that what, never ever say what.
Ooh. Something bad, I guess? I'm sorry, I say stupid things sometimes. I didn't mean to annoy.
You were right. I do have an alcoholic husband. Although not that one.
Blam. Knew it.
But you told me your husband's all right.
I did, and he is. He's also an alcoholic.
So, is he missing as well?
No, he's not. Or maybe he is, I don't know. He's probably in the park, or in Shamrock somewhere. Drinking with his friends.
She looks away.
I haven't seen him for... Well, to hell with him.
Oh. She has completely forgotten about her books, staring blank into the distance instead. Kim, is it just me, or do we have a missing persons case here?
I wouldn't be so sure.
He replies before turning to face the working-class woman.
Man, just to be completely clear, do you want to report it to the police?
I know, I have to help everybody.
Report what? He's just out drinking with his friends. I'm sure the police has better things to do than to chase down local goofballs.
Not at all. The RCM is ready to chase down every goofball in town. We care about you. Honestly, I just think missing persons cases are mysterious. You're right, unfortunately our forces are limited, but I'm sure he'll return on his own. No, we'll take the case.
She sighs, but you can detect a slight hint of gratitude and relief from her face.
All right, go ahead. Do you have any questions?
What does your husband look like?
Honestly, not that different from you.
She eyes you from head to toe. So let me guess, he's disco?
Oh, thank God, no. It hasn't come down to this yet.
Oh, still gotta do a pissing contest. Ooh, who are we in a pissing contest with? Why'd you say that your husband resembles me then?
Well, he's slightly chubby.
But I've got the ass god pants. I see, what else?
What else? He was wearing a dark brown leather jacket with a bright blue inner lining. The lining is hand-sewn.
Oh.
I made it myself.
She sighs, her voice slightly quivering when she adds,
It's his cool jacket. God knows it's too cold to run around in this, but he refuses to change.
Who cares about the cold when you have your cool jacket to wear? You can completely sympathize.
I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it out of the bin.
She looks back at you, shaking her head. Well, if that jacket is really that cool, then I can totally understand.
Well, what can you do? I hope that at least that extra lining helps him keep warm at night.
Aww.
I wouldn't like him to catch cold.
When did you last see him?
Yesterday morning. He went to the library. He went to retrieve my book, and he promised he'd walk straight back home.
Aww.
Because we talked about this. We talked about not wandering off again. I don't know what to do.
Oh, yes,
I honestly
that.
don't know what to do with his addiction. Just makes me feel weak.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I gotta talk to Kim about that. I almost forgot. I've followed a lot of different trains of thoughts here that it's, I lose sight of them sometimes. So thank you for the reminder. Yeah, it's almost like me. It's party animal.
Gone for around 36 hours then. Damn, this is a missing persons case. She turns away from you in an attempt to recover.
I think I got it. Thanks.
So you are going to look for him?
Yes, I will bring him back home to you.
Thank you. Please do. Even though I'm sure he will return home by himself. I'm still sure of that.
I'm sure he will too. When he does, would you let Precinct 57, Kim Kitsuragi, know?
Gives her a slip of paper.
I will. Of course, officer. As I said, it's probably nothing.
The woman takes the slip of paper. It's a phone number. Let's talk about your husband again.
What about...
She gives you a short...
Alright. So here, actually, I'll save. And we'll talk to Kim.
Yes?
Ooh. There's nothing here about the pissing contest.
What do you want to know?
Preliminary info. Now we've inspected the scene. I want to know more about... Yes, here it is. I want to know more about this pissing competition you mentioned.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
Yeah, but what kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Ah, so this is a struggle over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words.
What? Who doesn't want to own this district? What are you talking? It's beautiful here. The people are lovely. The children are on speed. It's a good time.
I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they say. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
These kids run fast. Mm-hmm. Man, Kim, I think you're the greatest. I don't care what the rest of them say. I respect you.
So, he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary, somewhere in your mind hangs a dark green blackboard. There are two columns. One says, cases solved. The other, confirmed kills.
Close your eyes.
The rows are endless.
Look for Precinct 41.
Jean Vicmer, Judith Minot, a special consultant. What was his name? Then the rows degrade into green nothingness.
So you volunteered to spoil it. For some reason I thought you had 104 solved cases. What's special about Martinez? I wonder what that says about me. I was sent by my station. Ugh. Okay, enough competition then. For some reason I thought you had 104 solved cases.
Well, technically. The official record keeper has been known to double count murder-suicides.
A common accounting gimmick used to inflate precinct stats.
So you're still a good cop, right?
I'm good enough for this case. I'm not here to compete. I came because I had to. My fellow officers, the sergeants in particular, would have made this scene into a circus.
So you volunteered to spoil it?
Yes. I'm an unrepentant spoilsport.
The lieutenant appears pleased with this. Oh, I love him so much. What's special about Martinez?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
Wonder what this says about me that I was sent by my station. Martin Martinez? Yes, that fellow. It's definitely his name. Our smoker. He raises an eyebrow, thinking it best to let you make the next move.
It's all part of the master plan, you see.
I'm a highly experimental. Yeah, that might not be his name. I'm a highly experimental cop, but if I am right, this is ultra, even by my standards. I was sent to teach you a lesson in style. There can only be one conclusion. I am the finest, a case-solving machine sent to outperform you in every way imaginable. I must be an augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message? I probably have an unbelievable kill count. I'm gonna leave why I was sent unspecified. Ooh, here, I'll let you guys pick. All of these are good. I would be happy with any of these, but... How much do we want to goof on Kim a little bit? An apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message?
No.
Oh, there will be a bloodletting of unimaginable proportions. Unimaginable. Better not to relay it. You know, actually, no, I'm not an Augury. I don't know why I said that. Better not to relay it.
I agree. Too dark.
Oh.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition? If not, we should move.
Okay, that's enough about the competition then.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter.
Ooh.
Forget I ever mentioned it.
Ooh. I can try and figure it out. Convince him there's a sexy dark mystery twist in the case. Here, let's try it. Let's try the logic. It's high, +1 to sorry cop. I don't think I have anything taking away from logic. Let's go for it.
Look at you. It's because you're a failure.
Oh.
They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
What? No, that can't be right. Noise, you're a failure.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
Kim, what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck-up? Like, as a joke?
I've considered it.
His voice is somber. But it's not true, right?
I don't think I can say one way or another. I do think it's somewhat unlikely, though.
Why's that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Ha, so you are their finest.
I am the finest of nothing.
Do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke.
Aww.
And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
Yes, Kim, I love you. Wait. The rum brought us through. Yep. How old are you? Old enough to party. Oh, I don't know how old I am. I'm clearly a man in his 50s, I would say. That's probably a pretty safe bet. Oh, what else do we want to... Okay, because we talked to Kim about the pissing contest. Something I can do about the smoker. Avoiding the question. What, me personally or Harry? Because I don't know how old Harry is. Man, references are out of control. Actually, while I'm here, I'll drop off some of these bottles. Me, myself, I turned 30 this year, so I'm honest about my age. It is what it is. Man, you gotta have memes, though.
The tear machine stands in the corner.
And
Your
you do
bottles
provide
into
on
the
the...
machine, and the
Really?
money appears
40
with a
cents
satisfying
back.
Jingle. You're a richer man now.
You are providing those Danganronpa memes in the Discord, that's for sure. I'm a richer man now. Is there something I wanted to buy?
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
Maybe I'll wait till I've got a little bit more cash. I will buy it. I'll be a good person. I've already stolen a bucket. Kokichi can save his tears. Alright, so now what are we doing? Because I don't know if I've got too much else really going on here. What? There's money on the ground! Take that money. Oh, she's very bad at math. I mean, she had the calculations, somewhat right, but unfortunately there was interference. Excuse me, sir. I don't know, I feel like I haven't been over this area for a bit. Throw a coin collection on the ground. There's all these rare coins here. Oh, whoops. Whoopsie. Hit Shift Tab. Can I talk to this lady? I know I tried to before at one point, but...
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays. No response. Wherever this...
Oh, old woman, yes. Yeah, I guess I'll go back to the Whirling in Rags and see if I can talk to the cook again. I want to find out about that borscht recipe. Find out what that deal is. Wait, has anybody else dropped money around here? No? Ooh, I can go in there! I can go in there? I didn't know I could. New area.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Look in the window.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What kind of stickers and insignia?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
Don't like that.
A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crown with wavy rays. It is the seal of Royalist era Revachol.
What about the back seat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Oh, really? I don't think I did get anything from
with
her.
ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man.
Oh,
the title
man from
reads,
Hemdall.
Man from Eamdal, in the
Heimdall.
lost city of the Pygmies.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
The lieutenant nods towards the racist lorry driver. Think this lorry belongs to our tough guy?
Likely, yes.
Ooh,
This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously, hoping it's over.
Alright, well, I got a skill point there. I'm saving after that. Alright, what do we got here? Still don't have that. And then I'm on victim's siren, victim's tattoos, track down your badger. Oh, I gotta work on my paperwork, find booze and drink it. Armor piece. In the hanged man's boots. Explore the whirling secret passages. Find a way into the secret passage. Ooh, I haven't done that. Oh, Joyce's info on the lynching. There's something she wants to tell you, you just have to present her with your badge to hear it. Or perhaps if you did her a favor, she could waive off the formality. Whatever the case, you need to know what she knows. Okay. Perhaps if you did her a favor. Yeah, can waive off the formality. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we'll head back there, but first, I would like to go to the Whirling in Rags to see if I can find this passageway or talk about this borscht recipe with the cook. Yes, thank you for scoping that out, Infamous God. Appreciate it. I should have double-clicked. The Taskmaster. Alright.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove. He looks up at you, then shrugging is an international sign for...
Okay, nothing there. And this, I think, leads out the back.
You see a heavy steel. The door does not budge. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since. It leads to a side building, adjacent to this one. The old building next to this, half ruined. Whatever is behind it must be older.
Unfortunately, can't do too much about that. Oh, wait. There's money. Stomach made out of kobolds. Alright. Anything else? Nope. Getting there once you find something else in the building. Ooh. Do you guys think I should be snooping around a little bit, or should I go find Joyce instead? There's nothing else here. Might not know where to go yet. Yeah. So maybe I'll just, yeah. Joyce is the sure thing, so we'll go with Joyce. We will get to snooping around. Admittedly, I haven't snooped around too much on the second floor of the Whirling in Rags, but I've been doing a fair amount of running around. Actually. Can I talk to this gentleman? No. Okay. Okay. So certain events and quest lines are locked off for a while until the appropriate time frame. Lots coming back to places. Okay. Well, I mean, I move at a pretty decent pace. I don't mind running back and forth.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Okay, how do I...
I'm afraid I can't say any more until we've taken care of formal protocol.
Actually, do we want to try and, yeah, suggestion.
Of course. The situation is extremely
Alright. So we're looking for suggestion. Ooh, that's -1. No thanks. No. Ooh, +1 to suggestion. Here we go. It's my old jacket. Yeah, it was conceptualization. Electrochemistry. Logic, authority. The rest looks okay. Yeah, the rest looks alright. Yeah, we're good.
I'm afraid I can't say any more until we've taken care of formal protocol.
Ooh, 42%. Alright, do you guys want to give me a boost? It's gonna be for suggestion. Alright, I'm opening up the floor. Let's see how we do. 42% I feel okay about. Psyche, okay. Alright, let's see how we do. 58%. Alright, let's go for it. Come on.
Feelings will guide the way.
Damn it. Madam, I need to know about this lynching. It's very important to me. It's the case I'm solving.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
I did save beforehand. Hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible. You don't understand. It's not like side case for me. This is my main thing. You have so much else. I only have this. This is the entirety of my existence.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
This boat, for example, and a home somewhere. I only have this case.
Officer.
Ooh. Don't remember anything except this lynching. Oh, this is really bad. This is what I will be known by.
You know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back. More than just guilt.
You're doing it.
Ooh.
Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting in. Somehow.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible.
Like what?
The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbor. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it. Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
Oh, Joyce, ye of little faith.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse us for a moment, madam.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
The lieutenant's voice is hushed. Also, I apologize. You guys must not be able to hear him. He is very quiet. How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
Oh, so we're henchmen now?
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
The company must have more ears on the ground. She could have known about my condition. What do you propose, that we don't investigate the drug trafficking? We could just, find my badge. Here, I'll let you guys pick this one out. Because, yeah, she might have known about me. What, do you not want to investigate the drug trafficking, Cam? You don't want to do your job? Come on. Come on. You're a hotshot detective.
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate.
It's
Otherwise,
voting
she could
time.
claim we're siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
Ooh. No, Kim is not the blackened. The company must have more ears on the ground. She could have known about my condition.
I wouldn't go that far. Her reaction did come off as sincere to me. I think she's just quick to adapt. She's a professional, after all.
I could just, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic. Do we have the time? The world is large, and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally
Oh
take
my
months.
god. Let's get back to her then. Joyce!
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Okay, tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
So let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track.
There's always one.
The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
And you want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
The lorries?
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they're vulnerable.
How convenient that they're stranded like beached whales at that roundabout.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
She gives you a knowing look.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight, upstream where it's clearer.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Ooh.
Uncovering Union secrets could also give you an upper hand when dealing with them.
Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier? Okay, it's no coincidence the lorries are stranded like that. Is it? Proof do you have that the Union is involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
It's a lot of money.
There was a
this is like
shakedown of local
espionage, isn't
businesses
it?
preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion.
Oh, whoops.
Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
Yeah, we just spoke about that. A little matter.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However...
She pauses, looking to the sea.
This is a limited time opportunity.
Ooh.
Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
She looks north.
Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
We already have some suspicions that one of the drivers was present at the lynching.
The two might even be connected.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
Man, Kim's driving a hard bargain now.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done.
Darn it, so close. Okay, I've made up my mind about the smuggling investigation.
Yes?
We will take the case, probe the drivers, see what it yields.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
She takes another long sip from her seemingly bottomless thermal cup. Thank you, that's all for now. Alright, so we'll save here. I can't believe I failed that and we still managed to make it work. Alright. So, let's see if we can talk to at least one of the lorry drivers tonight. So we are getting close to time. Yes! Well, that was the thing. It was like, okay, it's not giving me an option to sort of like take her up on that offer. So it's like, okay, well, let's try negotiating about the badge first. No badge? Okay, cool. Let's see where we go from here. Alright, so we got a couple of lorry drivers around here. I get the feeling it's not this guy. It's probably... I get the feeling it's the racist lorry driver. Let's talk to him. I know he's the nicest one. That's why I hope he's not involved.
You tell me to fuck off again?
The other guy was not in a rush to get going. This guy, I think, was in a rush. You're lorryman, right? What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
He takes a long drag on a cigarette. Why not?
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow.
Of course.
It's racial sabotage. Racial economic sabotage.
Hold on, but they make Al Ghul alcohol in Ilmara too. I was told they do. So I take it you're not smuggling drugs out of Martinez. So I agree it's our responsibility to keep this poison off the streets of Revachol, right?
Not in, not out. I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
He puffs on his cigarette. Then what are you still hanging around here for? Most of the other camioners have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Ooh, I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on my way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kid boys smashed his luck and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
If they were getting drunk inside the Whirling in Rags, how could they know who broke into the lorry?
If you were all at the Whirling, how do you know it was Kips who broke into the lorry?
What? Aren't we allowed to say that it's the Kips who do all the stealing around here?
Yeah.
That's not road to science, man.
If it's not you, then who's running drugs through Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
The one reselling humanitarian aid packages, right? I knew there was something off about that guy. Wait, street vendor south of here? That guy's a lorry driver?
Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit? He's selling his employer's stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanux lorry. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, alright? 100%.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess we need to pay Sealang a visit then.
Guess so.
Grins contented with himself. Alright. Well, just save after everything. Alright, I guess we'll try talking to the nice guy, but I'm getting the feeling it's not him. Guy with the shoes? Ah.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
Ooh. I seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know?
I believe it.
But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Need to get high and I'm looking for a dealer. Let me be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man.
Thank you,
no
Kim.
Way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Consciousness surfing. Hell yeah, man. Wait, then why are you still hanging around? Why do you think we conducting the drug trade then?
Gotta guard the stuff. Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo. And it gives me time to work on my rhymes.
A rhymesmith? This is quite credible. It goes with its cadence and way of speaking.
Who do you think could be conducting the drug trade then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
We wouldn't say he's lying, sire.
Oh my god, guys, we need to. He's a poet. Hit him with your best verse. Can you guys give me a boost? Conceptualization. One sec. Wait. Here we go. What do I got? Ooh. It's a good shirt. Here, one second. Conceptualization. Ooh, and the jacket too. Look at that. I'm looking sharp. Alright. Okay. I'm doing better than this than I do with The World Ends With You. Oh, I'm hoping this will be
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
97%. Let's go.
Wait.
Yes.
There's something here, stored away in some dusty corner. It starts like...
Hey, the clothes change a man. A mirror's temperature is always 0. It is ice in the veins. Its camera is an X-ray.
Whoa. What else?
Capo Dillard. It is a chalice held out to you in silent communion.
Silent communion? That's good.
He's transfixed by the words, where gaspingly you partake of a shifting identity, never your own.
Dang. That's some great shit. You came up with that yourself.
I don't really know. I think that may be an actual poet, and I've learned it by heart. I'm just a vessel for the muse.
Right. But really, no bullshit. That's great stuff. I sort of want to know if it's yours.
I think the words are mine, yes.
Fucking A. Seems I got you all wrong. Cops aren't much known for their artistic sensibilities these days.
Hey, I'm an artist cop. Hello.
It's good to meet a fellow poet. Someone with an appreciation for real text. The others here, so you don't really get it.
Makes it all easier to bear if the words are pretty.
I get you. When they really click, it makes the world seem manageable. Good to be on the same page.
He gives you a thumbs up.
You found some common ground with this man.
Ooh.
Even impressed him. The next time you look in the mirror, though, remember those words.
Yeah, I don't have anything for that. What a nice guy. I know. I do not have enough for empathy. Actually, maybe. Let me take a look. Yep. Oh shoot, what was it again?
Make way for
Empathy.
the master poet.
Ah, that's great. Empathy. Okay. Do I have anything for empathy? Empathy. No, I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, I don't think I've got much for empathy right now. Nah. Okay. Might have to come back for that, but I'm definitely saving. It's just sitting down. Alright. And we've got a quick minute here, so let me try talking to... Okay, weekly fix. Ah, yeah. Actually, or maybe we'll stop here. Because then we can get into this next week, because I'd be worried that I'd be rushing into this. So let's give it a quick save here. Everything is good here. Alright. So I think we're gonna call it here for tonight. We've pretty much hit time. Unfortunately, cliffhangers. I know. And unfortunately, this is the one stream I'm able to do this week. Unfortunately, my schedule with my day job has been absolutely not so crazy for this week. And yeah, this is gonna be it until next Monday, unfortunately. But Monday night at 7:30, we're getting right back at it. We're gonna question some people for Joyce, find out which lorry driver's the one bringing in drugs, and maybe, just maybe, we will finally wrap up day 2. We'll have to wait and see, but thank you all so much for joining me tonight. It's been a lot of fun. We made some good progress. We went on some silly little tangents, and I mean, if you're not going on silly tangents in Disco Elysium, like, what are you even playing it for? Exactly, day 2 will never end. Day 2 is eternal. We will never leave day 2. Solid lead like a bullet. You got it. Another 30 days of day 2. But if you're looking for something in the meantime, here's a link to the Discord. Feel free to join. We have some goofs. We got some laughs there. We got some memes. It's always a good time. And it's also the best way to figure out or to see any of my tweets if schedules change or if I've got any new videos up on YouTube, which I'm always uploading stuff each week, old VODs, shorts, playthroughs that I'm not doing on stream, so feel free to check it out. Make everything out of a good lead. Good lead or good lead. But until next week, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your week. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday night when we get back to Disco Elysium, the final cut, and we'll finally start making some progress on trying to figure out Joyce's little mission for us. But I have to remind myself, don't tell her what we found, not until we get our information. I've got to be a bit sneakier, less of an open book. I feel like that's not how good detectives do things. But until then, guys, have a good one. I will see you next week. See ya. Yes, so long, bear well.